സർവം ബ്രഹ്മമയം സർവം ബ്രഹ്മമയം രേ 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 സർവം ബ്രഹ്മമയം.
Hello, namaskaram. Yeah, is the audio is okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay, yeah. Okay, good morning, namaskaram. Okay, we'll start. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Om Sadashivasamarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhashya Kritau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punaha. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnur, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha, Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsa Chanura Mardanam, Devaki Paramanandam, Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्ददामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम् नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे पुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयप्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः. सर्वोपनिषदो गावो दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्सः सुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत्. वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं. भीष्मद्रोणतटा जयद्रथजला गान्धारनीलोपला शल्यग्राहवती कृपेण वहनी कर्णेन वेलाकुला. अश्वत्थामपि कर्णघोरमकरा दुर्योधनावर्तिनी सोत्तीर्णा खलु पाण्डवैः रणनदी कैवर्तकः केशवः. पाराशर्यवचः सरोजममलं गीतार्थगण्डोत्कटं नानाख्यानककेसरं हरिकथा सम्बोधनाबोधितम्. लोके सज्जनषट्पदैरहरः पेपीयमानं मुदा भूयाद्भारतपङ्कजं कलिमलप्रध्वंसिनः श्रेयसे. मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम्. यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतस्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैर्गायन्ति यं सामगाः. ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनो यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणा देवाय तस्मै नमः. Yeah. Good morning and namaskaram to all. We have been discussing Srimad Bhagavad Gita and we are in the fourth chapter. We are in the fourth chapter and we have done verse 16. We did verse number 16. We'll just do verse number 16 and then we will continue. Verse number 16. Kim karma kim akarmeti kavayopyatra mohitaah tatte karma pravakshyami yat jnatva mokshase shubhat. What Bhagavan says is karma kim. What is karma? What is action? What is akarma? That is what is inaction. And this question has confused even the wise people. So, what is karma? What is akarma? Kim karma, kim akarmeti kavayopyatra mohitaha. Even the wise people get confused by what to do, what not to do. That is what is. What to do, what not to do. Even the wise people gets confused. Therefore, tatte karma pravakshyami yat jnatva mokshase ashubhad. Ashubhad, you will be totally mokshase. You will be released or liberated from the bondage of this karma. That I will teach you. This is what Bhagavan said, right? Yat jnatva. So that one, yat jnatva, that by knowing that, ashubhad mokshase, tat karma, that karma, akarma darshanam, that clarity of what is karma, what to do, what not to do, etc. I will tell you, I will teach you. This is what Bhagavan stopped with the verse number 16. So this was the suspense where we left in our last class. Excellent. So let us see what Bhagavan says. 17. Verse number 17. Karmano hyapi bodhavyam bodhavyam cha vikarmanaha akarmanascha bodhavyam gahana karmano gatihi. Gahana karmano gatihi. The path of this karma, okay, it is gahana. It is very secret, very difficult to find when it is a secret. Karmano gadihi, it is a rahasyam. It is. So for that, what should do? What should we do? Karmano hyapi bodhavyam. One must understand what is action. Then bodhavyam cha vikarmanaha. One must know what is a wrong or prohibited action. Vikarmanaha, prohibited action or wrong action. So one must understand what is action. One must understand what is the wrong or prohibited action. And then akarmanascha bodhavyam. One should understand what is this actionlessness. Okay, akarmanaha means inaction, at the same time actionlessness is the more appropriate word. Okay, right, we will discuss this. Akarmanascha bodhavyam gahana karmano gatihi. Karmano gatihi gahana. It is very rahasyam, it is a very secret, it is secret. Karma means doership. Very simple. Karma means doership. Doership means enjoyership. Kartrutvam, bhoktrutvam. One who says, I have done this, I will do this, I did this. Whatever is he says that this is karma. I did this. So this is a doership, enjoyership, and what is there inside that? Desire. Very simple. Why somebody does something at all? With a desire only. So with a desire, when with a desire to fulfill that desire, anyone does any action, that is karma. And what is the source of this? Avidya, kama, karma. It's very clear. Ignorance. Ignorance. In ignorance, one have the desire, one have this kama, avidya. From ignorance sprouts the karma vasana. Somebody wants to join, but she's not coming also. Okay. So, avidya, that is in ignorance. 1 second. Yeah. In ignorance, avidya, the desire is there. And from avidya, kama, desire. And this kama, this desire leads to take an action with a doership, and that doership leads to bhoktrutvam. That is enjoyership, enjoying both pleasure and pain. So this one must know. So what is the source? Avidya. Ignorance is the source of this. Then, and this karma, this should be this. There are two things. One is karma, which should be vihita karma. Vihita karma, that actions that is prescribed in the scriptures. Okay, actions they are prescribed in the scriptures. That is one. One is with the doership, with the enjoy that kartrutvam, bhoktrutvam with a desire, and the second one is vihita karma. Vihita karma means upasana, sadhana, etc. Panchamaha yajnam, which we discussed many times, right? The Panchamaha yajnam and all that with vihita karma, which is told as per the scriptures, we are not doing for any personal monetary benefits or not to fulfill any desires. Panchamaha yajnam is vihita karma, which we must perform. That is yajnam. Panchamaha yajnam it is. That is one. Another karma is with a lot of desires, with a lot of to fulfill the desires. Then vikarma. Vikarma means nishiddha karma. Action that are not noble. Okay, any actions that are not noble, that is harming others. Okay, with a notion of, with the intention is uh, to hurt others. The intention is to hurt others. Okay, so this actions, see, we should understand one thing. Before we harm others, actually we will harm ourselves first. Just think about it. If there is a jealousy or a hatred or grudge or all that, when it sprouts towards someone, before it reaches the other end, it starts burning ourselves. So actually all these this nishiddha karmas, they destroy the self before it destroys, or before it reaches the other end. So it is totally, it is self destruction. It burns. So this is nishiddha karma. Then we also should this fact, the nishiddha karma, which should be avoided, which we should learn from own mistakes, as well as we should learn from others mistakes also, right? So This also we must know them very clearly. Yeah, this we must know. So we must know what is the normal karma which we do with the desires. Then the second one is Nishiddha karma, Vihita karma, the Panchamaha yajnas, etc. And we should know the Nishiddha karmas. These are the various karmas which karma and vikarma. So what is karma? Karma is which sprouts from ignorance. The ignorance is avidya. Avidya is where the karma vasanas are there, right? With which we are all born, which every embodied thing is it is because of that karma vasana. That means we are having this life because of this avidya, from where this karma vasana has developed, and then there are the desires. We look at ourselves, we will know all this. So with this desire, when we perform action, that is karma. With the fulfilling of these desires, while doing the fulfilling the desires, that is with a doership only it can be done, right? Without that, there is no karma vasana can be done only with a doership. So when we do with a doership, there has to be enjoying, okay? And in this enjoyership, pleasure and pain is there. We want only pleasures. We don't want pain, which is impossible. Which is impossible. So this pleasure and pain with which we do perform actions, those actions are called karma. Then there are inside in this karma there are vihita karmas where we do panchamahayajnam, etc. With that is sadhana. That is, we practice this karma yoga. We perform actions knowing, we understand what is the tattvam. With the tattva bodham, tattva jnanam, we perform the actions, slowly disengaging ourselves from the result of it. Disengaging means not getting attached with the result of it, right? All this panchamahayajna and with the karma yogam is that only. Then we should know what is the karma which we should not do, the Nishiddha karma, etc. We should know. And the third one, that is akarma. Akarma is actionlessness. Okay, actionlessness is the totally there is no doership at all. There is absolutely no doership. Even when the body is in action, there is no doership in it. That is actionlessness. That is spirituality. It is not, this actionlessness is not a plane of actions. That actionlessness is Brahman. So akarma means actionlessness, which is Brahman. Okay, which is Nischalam. There is absolutely no movement. Where there is absolutely no movement, that is akarma. Okay, so akarma, see, many explanations you will find akarma means inaction. It is not just inaction. Okay, inaction means physically you don't do anything and then sit quietly, right? Sitting somewhere. It is not that. Inaction doesn't mean not moving the body or anything. So this point we have to understand very clearly here. We have to think about it. Akarma means inactionlessness. Actionlessness. It is actionlessness is even when the body is functioning, okay, there is absolutely no kartrutvam. That is, whatever is happening, it is just happening. So the movement of the body, the actions and the reactions to that, the Atma is never affected. The Atma is untouched. That is actionlessness. So akarma means Brahman. Akarma is Ishvara. Akarma is Bhagavan. That Nischala Tattvam it is. That is akarma, actionlessness. Okay. So again, kim karma kim akarmeti kavayopyatra mohitaha. Actually, what is our goal? Our goal is karma vimukti is our goal. Is it not? Karma vimukti. We want to get rid of this karma vasana. That we want to get rid of this notion of I am doing it. Okay. So that is our ultimate goal, to get rid of this doership. I am doing this. That notion has to go. So to get rid of that, we should know that the notion of doership, where it is arised, where it started. It started with an ignorance. In ignorance, what is the ignorance? The ignorance is I am this body. That is ignorance. I am this mind, this deham. That karana, sthula, sukshma, deham is me. These three dehams are me. This wrong identification of myself as these three is ignorance. In that ignorance, the ahankara arises, and in that I am doing things. This notion comes that I am doing. The actionlessness of or the Atma is totally forgotten. That my true nature is Atma. In Atma, the mind and the body, etc., arises, and the experience of this universe is just an appearance in consciousness. This is forgotten. This is forgotten. This is the reason for the karma and karma vasana. So, to get rid of that karma vasana, we should know what is karma, what is vikarma, and what is actionlessness. So, to get rid of this avidya, what we have to do? We have to introduce jnana. Vidya is necessary to get rid of this avidya. That is what is Tattvajnanam. That is your true nature is Atma. You are not this body and mind. The appearance of this universe, which we explained very clearly in the previous classes, right? So, what is this Brahman? What is Brahman? What is Bhagavan? What is God? And what is this world? This is an appearance in consciousness. The sense organ with the sense organs, when whatever we see with the sense organs is not what exactly it is. So this what we experience with this sense organs is not what it is. What is it? That is Brahman. So the universe that appears in front of you is actually Brahman in various names and forms. The various names and forms is not true. The truth is only Brahman. The truth is only God. With this knowledge, we have to get rid of the notion of I am doing it. When we perform this as a karma yoga, equanimity of the mind is obtained, and that is karma vimukti. So karma vimukti is the goal. So karma vimukti means what is the karma vimukti? That is akarma. Akarma is the goal. Actionlessness is the goal. It is called a Naishkarmya Siddhi. It is called a Naishkarmya Siddhi. There is a, I think, book written by, I think it is Sureshwar Acharya, written by Naishkarmya Siddhi. I haven't read it, but that is the book. So the goal is karma vimukti, and where this karma vimukti is akarma. So akarma is the goal, akarma is Brahman, akarma is Atma. So the appearance of this universe, okay, the appearance of this world in agarma is Maya Shakti. We call it, it's the Brahma Shakti. It is Brahma Shakti. This world is Brahma Shakti, Maya Shakti. Why there is Maya Shakti? There is no answer to that. We have to understand that the Shakti of and the Brahman, or the Maya and Brahman, is always together only. This cannot be separated. Maya Shakti is Brahman Shakti only. You cannot what do you call, separate these two. The Shakti and Shiva is always together. Brahman and the Maya Shakti is always together. And what is Maya? Maya is, see, Maya is Brahman appearing as many, which is being experienced by everyone, is Maya. Okay, I don't know how to. Are you trying to follow? Brahman, which should be appearing as Brahman, right? But it appears as what you experience. Your experience of Brahman is what it is, but it is not the Brahman that you experience, because Brahman cannot be experienced. So so it is the Brahman appearing as all of this, Brahman appearings of all the experiences of you and me and the plants and animals, and there are other species which are not known to the humans, not in human world. There are so many other worlds and so many other species, and all of them experience in whichever way their sense organs project. Okay, are you getting what I am saying? See, Brahman is infinite, Amritam. It is Amritam. Tripadasya Amritam Divi Padosya Vishwa Bhutani. Only Padam is this Padosya Vishwa Bhutani. All this Brahmandam, all the universe, that is only Padam, a portion of it. And Tripadasya Amritam Divi, it is an Amritam. It is Amritam. It is as it is. So that Brahman, which appears as many to humans, which appears as many to other species, is actually Brahman but appears as many. And why it is appearing? That is Maya. That is its power. And how much power Brahman has got, we can't. It is impossible. The Brahman's power is infinite. It is impossible. Only you know the power of Brahman when it manifests. See, suppose I have how much power? How will you know how much power I have? Only when I lift something. When I lift 5 kg, you will think that I have power to lift 5 kg only. Suppose I lift 100 kg, then what will you think? Oh, I have power to lift 100 kg. Oh my God. So much power he has. So then still, is it the end of 100 kg is the end? No. Still you don't know how much power the other person has unless it manifests. The same way, the Brahman's power is unlimited. Brahman is also unlimited. Only whatever is being manifested, we come to know that this is the Brahma Shakti. But intellectually, we have to understand that this is infinite. Okay, so the appearance of this universe in Brahman, it is just an appearance, but the whatever is appeared, whatever is being experienced is Brahman only, is Bhagavan. Andar Bahishcha Tat Sarvam Vyapya Narayana Sthitaha. My favorite verse. So everything is Brahman only. See, in the when we start our search, you see the snake and rope is very clear, right? We know the snake and rope story in Vedanta. Uh, in a dim light, a snake appears on a rope. So, like that, the universe with the Veda Buddhi, with the names and forms, appears in Brahman. Okay? So, the appearance of snake in a rope is the appearance of this universe in Brahman. Okay? Now, the question is, are there two things? A snake and a rope. Are there two things there? There is no rope and this is rope, this is snake. You can't. Then we will ask, okay, I understand that the rope which is appearing as snake. Okay, I can see a snake there. But where is the rope? See, the thing that appears as snake is rope. Okay? That which appears as snake is the rope. So there are no two things. Only one thing is there, real, that is rope. Like that, Brahman is the real thing, but the universe appears. Right? So the universe that we see is Brahman. That is what Sarvam Brahmamayam. That is what Sadashiva Brahmendra's song, Sarvam Brahmamayam. That is what it is. Sarvam Brahmamayam. There is everything is Brahman only. All the good, the bad, right? The Ganga Jal, the ditch water, everything is Brahman only. Good. The good people, the bad people, the what do you call jealousy, or the various kinds of fluctuations in the mind, everything is an appearance of Brahman. It is. Everything is Brahman only. Okay. So that Brahman is akarma, and this world is karma. Get it? So karma means prapancham. Karma is world, which is not true. So it is the karma which is like a rope, sorry, like a snake, which appears on akarma. Okay. So Bhagavan has promised kim karma kim agarmedi. This is what it is. Karma, what is karma, what is agarma, I will explain to you. Now, karma means all that which is chalanam, movement, change. We experience change to everything, is it not? We check the change is there in this body, in this mind, all the bodies around us, everything that you see, including the sun and the moon and the stars and the galaxies and everything, it is constant change is there. And this Brahman is what is making all this happen. In Brahman, everything happens. Every cell is changing in an unchanging thing. That unchanging is Brahman. Now there are no two things. The change that you see is Brahman. So the change is karma, and that which is unchanging is akarma. Okay, so this is what it is. Karmano hyapi bodhavyam cha vikarmanah akarmanascha bodhavyam gahana karmano gatihi. It is very rahasyam, it is karmano gatihi. So in this we also should know Vihita karma, Panchamahayakyam, etc. Why? Why we are doing Panchamahayajnam and why we are in Karma Yogam? We are doing all this because there is a karma vasana in us. The karma vasana has raga and dvesha in it. Okay. So today, so far, I didn't use the word raga and dvesha. So ragam and dvesham, these are the two culprits. So this ragam and dvesham has to be removed. The mind has to be purified. This is what is being done by Karma Yogam. So, for that, we should know what karma to be done and what karma we should not do, right? What Vihita karma we should perform and Nishiddha karma we should not perform, and we should know what is actionlessness, a karma, that is Brahman, we should know. With this introduction, Bhagavan enters into the main verse of what is karma, what is akarma. Next verse. Beautiful verse. 18th verse. Karmanya pashyed akarmani cha karmaya sa buddhiman manushyeshu sa yukta kritsna karma krit. One more time. Karmanya pashyet. Karmani, okay, akarma yaha pashyet. Akarmani cha karma yaha. Saha buddhiman, manusheshu buddhiman, saha yuktaha kritsna karma krit. What is this? 17th verse. Sorry, 18th verse. The English meaning is he who sees inaction in action and action in inaction is wise among men, is a yogi, and kritsna karmagad, one who does all action. Okay, so this verse is very confusing. Not for us, we are not confused, don't worry, we know it. Okay. But if you read first time, it will be very confusing, but we have no confusion at all. What is that? Karmani akarma yaha pashyed. In this world, in this universe, in this world of karma, right? So what we see a world. We already discussed this world is nothing but a karma. Everyone is doing this or that. Okay, what everyone running around for this and that, what not. The whole action, even from an ant to Brahmaji, everyone is in karma only. That is this universe that we see. In this, one who sees akarma. Now we know what is akarma. Already we discussed. Akarma is Brahman. Actionlessness is Brahman. Right? So, in this karma, one who sees akarma, that is Brahman, and then he sees the world in Brahman. One who sees Brahman in the world and one who sees this world in Brahman or in akarma, he is wise among humans. He is the wise person among humans. What does this mean? See, for a karma, let us forget all this. We'll just think about this. To a karma means, the world, the universe. What is the triputi we call? There has to be someone who is doing, a karta. Correct? This is a little technical, okay? One who is a karta, and there is a karma that is happening. One action is there and a product. Okay, so suppose I eat ice cream, for example. So I am there, the ice cream is there, and when I eat this ice cream, there is a kriya going on, right? This this Tripudi is totally, you can call the world. This is the world. So these three things to be one, how is it possible? These three has to be one. This is only possible if only this is a dream. Okay. Now, when we see a dream, when we are awakened, inside the dream, there are so many people who are running, who are doing things. There are animals, buildings, etc. Everything is inside the dream. It looks very real. In the dream, it is very real. But the moment we are awakened, when we wake up from the dream, and who is all that? In the dream, all the characters in the dream, all the buildings, the chalam, I mean the charam, acharam, that which is moving, which is not moving, everything is me only. It was my production, is it not? Everything is me only. So are there three things in the whatever happened inside the dream? Okay, think carefully. Inside the dream, I was eating ice cream. Okay, so the character in the dream, the ice cream, the eating that is happening, all this Tripudi is only one, me only. Like that, the same way, all that is happening here in this waking state, I am talking to you, you are sitting there, everything is nothing but that consciousness only. So we have to bring in all the knowledge, whatever we have discussed earlier, everything we have to bring in here. Think about it. That the only way, that is the only possibility of this Tripudi falls, this Tripudi, that is the Karta, the Bhokta, and the action, right? This is one, it's only one possibility. That is only possible when this is a dream. And this is what Vedanta says. Drishti Srishtivadam. It is called a Drishti Srishtivadam. That which appears, Yeto va imani bhuta nijayante. Remember the Bhrigovalli? Bhrigurvaiva runihi varunam pitaramupasasara adhihi bhagavo brahmeti tasma etat provacha अन्नं प्राणं चक्षुश्रोत्रं मनोवाचमिति तगुम्होवाच यतो वा इमानि भूतानि जायन्ते येन जातानि जीवन्ति यत्प्रयन्त्यभिसंविशन्ति. In which, right? In what is the Brahman? Bhrigu is asking. So he was told that Yetova. The clue is this. Yetova imani bhutani jayante. Where all this arises. Ye najatani jivanti. All this that appears. This appearance, they stay, and ye najatani jivanti yat prayanti abhisambishanti. Where it is getting back or resolution. That which is Brahman. So the universe that appears in Brahman. So this, the only possibility of everything is one, is the consciousness. In consciousness, all this is appearing. Why we say it is appearing? We have to be very clear. When we say it is appearing, It is only because of being experienced by the sense organs. So the objects of the world is being experienced by the sense organs is not real because it is an instrument which is measuring, or the instruments are the reason for the experience, including this body. This body is experienced by the sense organs, so the body belongs to this world. So all these experiences which is happening in consciousness, right? So you have to use that anvaya vyatireka yukti, janmadhyasya yataha. Anvaya vyatireka means consciousness is there, the world is there. Bodham is there, the world is there. If the world is not there, consciousness is still there. Okay? So the appearance of this world is in consciousness. If there is no consciousness, no world. If consciousness is there, world is there. So everything that appears in consciousness has to be consciousness only. See, for example, this is one bottle. Okay, this is one bottle, and say this is a cloth. Okay, please listen carefully. This one. This is one thing, and this is another thing. If this is not there, this is there. Suppose I remove this. This is still there. Correct? Now I remove this. This is still there. So by removing the bottle, the cloth is there. By removing the cloth, the bottle is there. So that means these two are two separate things. Now you look at the world, you, me, everything, and consciousness. The consciousness pervades everything. How do you know? Our own experience. All the experiences of this universe with the five sense organs, everything is pervaded. Everything, every cell is consciousness which experiences. So if there is no consciousness, if there is no bodham, right? If there is no Brahman, this world is not there. But if the world is not there, consciousness is always there. How do you know? Look at myself. Then before I was born, I am there. And when this body came into existence, 1 kg, 2 kg, 3 kg, I am there. And it grows till the time I am there. Consciousness, the I notion is always there. And at the age of 90 or 95, this body lives, I am still there. So the consciousness is there, the world is there. If there is no world, consciousness is ever present. If consciousness is not there, world is not there. That means not like this bottle and this cloth. So all that which appears has to be consciousness only. Okay. So what is happening here? A consciousness is talking and consciousness is listening. So there is only one consciousness, the same consciousness. In that consciousness, all this is appearing, and it appears for some time and changing, and something else is coming, and this constant change is happening. That is karma. And that which doesn't change, consciousness, right? That is akarma. That is what he says. Karmani akarmayah pasyed. All the chalanam, all the movements of this world, one who can see Brahman there, one who can see God there, and one who sees all the actions that is happening in Brahman only, all that is happening in consciousness, one who can see this, karmani akarmayah pasyed. So in this universe, the thing that appears as this universe is Brahman, and at the same time, in Brahman, all the changes that is happening, one who can see this, he is Buddhiman Manusheshu. Manusheshu, among human beings, he is the wise person. That is the meaning of this verse. So, karmani akarma yaf pashyet, one who sees Brahman in this universe, or the universe as Brahman, and Brahman is the universe, universe is the Brahman. That is, one who is able to see the rope and the snake are same. That's what it is. Both are same. Both are same means only rope is true. Only Brahman is there. So karmani akarma yaf pashyet akarmani cha karmayaha. Okay. I hope it is very clear, right? That was sa buddhiman manusheshu sa yuktaha. Yuktaha. Yuktaha means he, the Satyadarshi. Yuktaha means that yogi, one who clearly understands the Sayuktaha, that Satyadarshi, one who sees this, he Kritsna Karma Kriti. Beautiful verse. Kritsna Karma Kriti means one who realizes that I am Atma, I am this Brahman. Then he, all the karmas that is happening, all the karma that is happening, even the sun, I am the sun who is shining, I am these bodies, all the bodies of the universe, I am this water, I am this air, I am everything in this universe. People have talked like Swami Ramatirtha told this, I am sun, I am the sun, I am the moon, etc. So this is the notion, or this is the anubhava of a jnani. He knows aham brahmasmi, and in me all the karmas is happening, all the actions that is happening, all that I experience here, all the experiences, somebody who is jumping with joy, with lot of happiness, that is me only, right? When there is a sorrow or there is a sadness that is happening, some death is there, he also feels it. He feels compassion for those people, and he feels all the karma, kritsna karma kriti, all the karma that is happening in this universe is in me. He feels all the karma is happening. He ends up doing all karmas. He feels he is the one who is doing all karmas and untouched by it. So this is Krishna Karma Kriti. This is the beautiful verse, Krishna Karma Kriti. That Satyadarshi, that Jnani, okay, he thinks all that, he thinks means it happens that all this is happening in me. He feels, the Jnani feels all the karma is happening in me. This is a beautiful verse. This if one who clearly understands this verse, no need to study any other verse in Bhagavad Gita. That much clarity is there in this one. So Bhagavan, which Bhagavan promised earlier, kim karma kim akarmedi. Now we know what is karma and what is akarma. Karma means which is the notion or the movement that is happening, and one who thinks I am doing, that is avidya, and in that he suffers. And one who thinks akarma, I am akarma, I am not doing anything, all that is happening in me, all the karma that is happening in me, one who thinks, who does not take any doership, okay, he is a jnani. So karma is the chalanam or the movement or the shakti spandanam or the energy, right from energy, prana or mind, the body, the change of the bodies and all the bodies and the movements of the world is karma. And that ground reality, that is akarma, that is Brahman. So कर्मण्यकर्मयः पश्येत् अकर्मणि च कर्मयः स बुद्धिमान मनुष्येषु स युक्तः कृत्स्न कर्म कृत. He is yuktaha. He is the yogi. Yuktaha means jnani, and kritsna karma kardu. He ends up doing. He ends up means he thinks all this is happening in me, and kritsna karma kardu. I am doing everything. Right? This is the meaning words. Let me see if anything else is there. Then we can take some question. Nailed sir has raised a hand. We'll just see. Please give me a few minutes. We will explain little more on this next class also, and then we have some more time. Okay, fine. See, akarmani cha yah yaha karma. A knower sees action even in physical inaction. Movement of ego is action. Okay, so the movement of ego is action. A movement of ego means, see, suppose somebody is saying, I am going to meditate. So it is a doership. So even meditation becomes a karma as long as a doership is retained and is not erased by jnana. So the next verse, along with the next verse, we will be able to explain that one. So main we have to understand this from this verse is that this is the crux of this verse. Karma means action, and akarma means Brahman. Okay, this is very important. And in all that movement that is happening, is in one who can see Brahman there, and one who can see all the actions is in Brahman. Okay, he is Sayuktaha, and he is Jnani, and he is the Buddhiman Manusheshu. He is a wise person in among humans. So akarma means Brahman. That is what we have to understand. Akarma. Okay, we'll continue in the next class. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Harihi Om Tatsat. Brahmarpanamastu.
Thank you, Guruji.